Hey guys, Art Decline here, Average Picker. So, I thought my honest dongs might have arrived today in the mail. Sadly, these weren't. These were just the other honest picks that I decided to pick up on kind of a whim. So I thought I would film a little first impression video of these. So, don't know if I'm going to have time to really look at them too much. But we'll see what we do. So, I ordered these. I'd seen them off and on online. I've seen them range, I feel like, on Banggood anywhere from $20 to about $40, which seems a little steep. I did find these for about 20 bucks. I was not really super interested in them, but I felt like $20 I could throw at something just to see what kind of cheap picks were like. So, this is the set, rubber handles. So, I gotta say, I like the way these look. I mean, if you've heard me before mention, I like Southboard picks, just aesthetically. To me, they just look like picks. So, when I open this up, I see stuff that looks like picks, and I'm seeing stuff I don't want to look too closely at, too. Oh, gosh. But yeah, I like the way they look. If I was coming up with a movie prop and I only had $20 to spare and I needed a lock picking prop, I would probably do something like this. So let's pull one out. Looks just like a basic hook and see what it gets, what it's like. So that gives you the different profiles. I am not super picky about my picks. I do not plan to look at them under a microscope. I don't, oh god damn, that's thick. I don't even plan, that's like made out of a nail file. No, seriously, that's like, yeah. Yeah, I don't plan to look at them under a microscope. I apparently don't need to. I'm not really even too concerned about what picks are made out of. All I want to know is if the pick bends, is it going to bend back? No, it's not. Yeah, no, there's not much flex in that. Great, already bent it. Just got one, already bent one. I will say I was kind of hoping when I got these, I didn't expect much of them, but I thought maybe I can modify them and turn them into something kind of neat, or modify one of them into like a little pick for the 3KS or something like that. So it just seemed like, well, I might as well give it a shot. So, like I said, I don't care too much about looking too in-depth closely at some of the stuff, but that just looks kind of I mean, I guess they just slid that in there and kind of tack welded something on there, but no, I'm not kidding. Look, I mean, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. I got a light on it. It looks like a nail file. I will try to get a close-up picture. But yeah, you know the little nail files, and you can, I mean, that's what I'm seeing. I am seeing, it's a nail file. I mean, that's what it looks like, and it feels like a nail file. Yeah. Well, let's see how it does, right? Let's see what happens. Maybe we'll put a couple of them through some other tests, probably a little bit later once I have a little more time to really sit down and do some video stuff. I'm not going to use one of the tensioners that came with it. Just want to see how it got. Okay, so it's also long and it creeps up slightly, which may be hard to notice on video, but it's not. Once you start putting it in the lock, it becomes obvious. Yeah, you know, I have seen these for more than 20. I was gonna give them some benefit of the doubt, but okay, so it doesn't pick. I mean, this is a common household Schleg. It's in there. Listen to this. Ready? file. It's weird because as you're sliding it in and out of the keyhole, you can hear it. Now I know with the Sparrow's Tron, that's a brief, easy lock. So okay, hey, it picked a common deadbolt Schlage. What else have I got? Can we get it? What about the crappy Yale? Can we get it into the crappy Yale? I tell you, these look better in the picture than they do in real life. I can't decide. I like things on either end of the spectrum, right? Like, I like really good stuff and I like really bad stuff. And I can't quite make up my mind on, oh God, that's just bending. Okay, so I know these Yales are kind of a light touch on tension, but you can really, the pick is definitely flexing, and given how easily it bent earlier, I'm not super excited. Okay, hey, we got that open. They are thick. My goodness, they are thick. But like I was saying, I'm not too concerned about what picks are made of. I just don't want a pick that bends and stays bent. I like them to kind of spring back. I don't really care if, I don't know, they're made of super aluminum or CIA metal or anything. I just, don't want to be able to just bend it very easily and stay bent. So this is the Attila. We know the Attila is in 25 thousandths. I don't think if I hold this up to the camera, you're really going to be able to see. Yeah, that's significantly thicker. I'm going to go out on a limb and guess if that's 25 thousandths. I'm going to guess these are 31 thousandths. To maybe even a little bit bigger. I don't know if I almost want to say 35 thousandths, but I'm going to, you know what? I'm just going to split the difference. I'm going to say they're 32 thousandths is what I'm going to say. I really need to get something I measured on. Okay, so I know, let's try where's one of those ICOs? Let's try one of these. I know it's not ideal, but this ICO Euro cylinder, I know I can get the Tron into it, and I can pick it with the Tron, though it's not ideal. And I know I'm cheating the set a little bit by using my own tensioners. Maybe we'll try one of their tensioners later. I'm just more comfortable with top of keyway, with top of keyway tensioning. So, it's tight. Yeah, any pin that slightly jams up, or you have to apply much pressure to, it does feel like you're gonna bend the pick, and it doesn't feel like it in a normal sense, like these Southford kind of deforest ones, or even with like the short hook from Sparrows in 15 thousandths. You can feel it bending, but you feel like it's bending in a sense that it's going to be all right. This bends more in a sense like I'm trying to straighten it out. Okay, let's try one of these other ones. Now, I know people say, "Oh, you can finish them off and things like that." You know what? I don't believe anyone spending $20 on a set is really going to finish them off. I also don't know if these are actually worth trying to do much to. I mean, I know I'm lazy. I want to just be able to use something pretty much out of. Oh God, it's like a nail file again. It's amazing. You can get a manicure while you work. It's not sharp. I mean, it feels like a nail file on a thing of clippers. Like get those cheap metal clippers. This hook is going to be way too steep for this. Yeah, there's just not. I'm going to say this is doable, but it's less than ideal. See, every time I go to lift, especially if you, like when you encounter a spool even, and you're kind of lifting against that counter rotation, even if you're being ginger about it, like it feels like it wants to bend. Say bend instead of flex. That probably more describes what it feels like. It's kind of dead. I'm getting most of the feedback is just through the tension. And I think it's because it does want to bend. But it's not really giving you very precise feedback. Not going to waste too much time on that. Yeah, so this ICO Euro cylinder, I'd say it's doable. Less than ideal, but it's doable. It's already got a little bit of a bend to it. What else have we got here? We could give a try too. I don't have to really. Well, there's no point, is there, in trying to get something to really crank around. So yeah, these are the honest picks. You can find them on Banggood. Like I said, I feel like I've seen them for up to $40. I got them for $20, hoping to grind them down into something else. We'll see if we do that or not. Now that I'm feeling the metal, I'm not so sure it's going to produce anything worthwhile, but I figured for $20, if it saved me from making handles, or having to grind handles, I thought, we'll give that a try over, just buying some kind of stock. But, look at that one. Kind of wild. I don't really care about this stuff, but it does, that's not even dirt. Well, maybe. Yeah. I don't want this review to run too long. Maybe I'll slip a few seconds out of it or something. I'm not going to sit here and do this either, or put these in acid or anything like that. But, okay, yeah, so we'll come back and do a wrap-up on this maybe. I'll pick a few more locks with them, see how they compare. But that's just my first impression of these is, oh, dang, okay. I think you're better off buying, for $20, I would rather buy Topa keyway tensioners and a 15 thousandths short hook and a Tron, than have this whole set. But like I said, if you're filming a movie and you need a prop, I don't think this is too bad. I mean, on camera, distance, someone said, "Oh, I'm a locksmith. I'm a thief." Hey, it serves the part for your B movie. So